matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Southern California. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 48.
On 2nd and 11 now, Cousins. And this one incomplete. And too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that will be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's 20. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 48 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
For Minnesota.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Joe Reed returning. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll throw from the gun. He'll get this to Eckler. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he takes it in for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front.
Actually lining up for the extra point.
He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score. Chargers 7, Vikings 6.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Dalvin Cook,
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Cook on the carry. He was brought down by Chris Harris. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Good for a minute.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 14 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Score, Chargers 7, Vikings 6.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Cousins. And that will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Cousins again. A throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Inside give to Ham, the fullback. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Once more, it's the fullback Ham. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. C.J. Ham taking it in. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points.
The score, Vikings 14, Chargers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Reed returning. Good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good. And now look at him go. Past the 20. Touchdown, Allen. Austin Eckler, 61 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up their avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He's going to fire one deep over the middle into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Wayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The first throw here for the backup, Taylor. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now left side in the swing pass. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
How about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Throwing for his running back, he's got him complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout taken.
It's a gain of 7.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. at that, a diving catch. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 45-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And now it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Herbert. Pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. The fullback. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second
and again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Cook They'll try and run it. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Here's Reed. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They'll run with a fullback Ham. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
From the 27, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. And a third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Kaiser White. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with it.
Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
Cook, the ball carrier. Linval Joseph on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, all even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting them to back. In fact, I know I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 25 yards. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's Eckler again. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A pickup of 5 yards. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
And it's 3rd down.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
4th down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The ball carried by
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd down, Cook. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. They run it again with Cook. They won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Cousins now from the 50. And he's got this down to the 35. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. A gutsy decision there going for it on 4th, but they got it, and that likely puts an end to this one.
Indeed, it was gutsy because there's so many other options they probably could have exercised in that situation, but they bet on themselves, and it paid off.
They'll run inside with the fullback Ham. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today